came up with this new idea that we're launching tonight, and that is your songwriter heroes. All of us grew up listening to somebody. All of us grew up with somebody that was special in our lives that we listened to their records or their music and learned it. So this is the first night that we're doing this. And one of my songwriter heroes when I was growing up was Tyson. So tonight I want to learn you about Tyson. So Tyson was a Canadian-born singer-songwriter, rancher, rodeo star, folk hero, and a legend. And he was born in Canada, and he was born with the name of Ian Dawson Tyson in 1933. He left us in December of 2022. He lived up in Longview, Alberta. He married Sylvia Fricker, and he was later married to Twyla Dvorkin. He loved rodeo, he loved ranching, he loved singing, he loved songwriting, he loved guitars, he loved performing, he loved drinking, gambling, and raising hell. And from what I understand, he did that quite a bit. But his songs take us through his adventures, his highs and lows in his life. He was an author. He has a book called The Long Trail. He's a producer. He's produced many, many people up there in Canada. He was good friends with a lot of the Canadian artists, especially with Gordon Lightfoot. Around 1959, he moved to Toronto, and after going to school, he became a commercial artist. At night, he started playing coffee houses and singing, and he was singing with Sylvia Fricker, who later became his wife, and he fronted a band called the Great Speckled Bird. They toured all over the world. He made 13 albums. He hosted a TV show of his own, and he was inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame as one of their very, very first enrollees. He did love rodeo, and in particular in rodeo, he liked bronc riding. And the very first time that he went out into a main rodeo for bronc riding, horse stepped on his ankle and crushed it. And he was in the hospital for several months. And while he was in there, he borrowed a guitar. And like all cowboys that are out there riding horses and everything else, they always sing in the saddle. Well, he was in the saddle, and he couldn't go anywhere, so he learned to play guitar, and he started writing songs. And his one song, Four Strong Winds, was voted by, I think it was the Canadians' 50 stations to become the national song of Canada. So that's pretty cool. He had several operations because he was in a rodeo. He had several broken bones. He also had open heart surgery, and he also had to have surgery on his vocal cords. And after that, he had to learn to sing all over again. But he's quite a talent. He ended up having 2 careers instead of 1. He only wanted to be a rodeo star, but that changed. He became a singer-songwriter and had one heck of a career as a singer-songwriter. He said one time in an interview that he never wanted to be a singer-songwriter. However, when you're hard up for money laying in a hospital bed, you do weird things. He had a lot of early influences in his life with songwriting. One of them was a guy that, I don't know if anybody's heard of him, but his name was Montana Slim. Anyway, he followed Montana Slim's career, and that was how he started writing songs. He's been nominated for all kinds of awards, and again, he was in the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. He has had his songs recorded by people like Neil Young, Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, Judy Collins, Gordon Lightfoot, a host of others. And she's not here tonight, but our own friend, singer-songwriter Lyndon Thoburn, wrote a tribute song for him called Old Blue Northern, and it's on one of her albums, and it's a great song. So I wrote a tribute song for him tonight. And what I would like to do is familiarize you with some of his songs. So I'm planning to play just a couple bars from 4 of his biggest hits, and then I'll play my tribute song, and then I'll get out of the way. I think I'll go up to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends I could go to working for. Well, if the good times are all gone, well, I'm bound for moving on. I'll think of you if I'm ever back this way. For strong wind, well, if I make it for the snowflies, and if things are looking good, you could meet me if I send you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not so much for you to do. And the winter wind sure can blow cold way out there. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change come with me. If the good times are all gone, well, I'm bound for moving on. I'll think of you if I'm ever back this way. For strong wind, for strong wind. Thank you. He had another hit song after that, which kind of crossed over to the U.S., and several people recorded it. It's a song called Someday Soon. There's a young girl that I know, well, her age is 21. She comes from down in southern Colorado. Well, I'm just out of the surface. I'm looking for my fun. Someday soon, go with her. Someday soon. Her parents cannot stand me, 'cause I ride the rodeo. Father said that I will leave her crying. Oh, but I would follow her right down the toughest road I know. Someday soon, going with her. Someday soon. When I go to call her pa, he ain't got a good word to say. Guess 'cause he is just as wild back in his younger days. So blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. She's driving in tonight from Colorado. Oh, and I love that damned old rodeo as much as she loves me. Someday soon, going with you. Someday soon. Someday soon, I'm going with her. Someday soon. One of his 30 hits that came along was a song, and I'm not sure, I read this somewhere, but I couldn't confirm it, but I think his mother's name was Beverly. Yeah, hi Beverly, how you doing out there? Yes. Anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful song called Beverly. Beverly, you own my heart, and this highway, Lord, it owns my time, but my soul belongs to me. Road free, flying high, high. The north wind loves ice, devil he loves fire. Makes my crazy heart tremble with desire. Now these freeways, highways, byways, they take a heavy toll, and I feel like waiting out where the semis roll. Oh, Beverly, you own my heart. On this highway, Lord, it owns my time. But my soul belongs to me. Road free, riding high, high. I'm glad you're here tonight, brother. I was thinking about you all day with that song. Another big hit that he had was a song called Summer Wages. And a lot of people had heard it because it crossed over to the U.S. and it didn't make number one, but it was a number 14 hit in the U.S. Never hit 17. Playing against the dealer, oh, you know, the odds won't right you. Never leave your woman at home. With your friends there to steal her, she'll be again old and gone, like some way. Till we get to Vancouver, and a woman that I love who's living there. It's been 6 long months and more since I've seen her. She may be gambled and gone like summer wages. In all the beer parlors, all down on Main Street, her dreams of sin are all spilled out on the floor. All the big stands of timber just waiting to be fun, and the hustlers stand watchful, wait by the doors. So never hit 17 when you're playing against the dealer. Oh, you know the odds are on you. And never leave your gal, your friends there to steal her. She'll be gambling like summer wages. She'll be gambling gone like summer wages. And this last song I would like to do for you tonight is a song that I wrote for him. And I guess I was listening to a bunch of his stuff, and I think I've told people that if you cross my life and somehow, you know, I learn about you, I will eventually write a song about you. So he was no different. I decided to put this song together for him. It's called Another Lonesome Song. Thought you were different, thought you could understand things that make a difference in the heart of a rodeo man. It's time to pull over, write down another lonesome song. Thought I could make it to Calgary, guess that I was wrong. By the time I make the stampede, I'll have a new album done. Just a broken-hearted cowboy whose work's never done. Now I'm fighting back the tears that are filling up my eyes. I didn't want to leave you. Lord knows how hard I tried. But it was good while it lasted, though it didn't last that long. It's time to pull over, write down another lonesome song. Got rodeo in my soul. Every time I try to quit, well, it just won't let me go. Looking in the rearview mirror, thinking about you, but the road keeps pulling me forward. So what else can I do? It's always gonna be like this. Is it really wrong? I'll end up a lonesome cowboy with a bunch of lonesome songs. Well, I'm fighting back the tears that are filling up my eyes. I didn't want to leave you. Lord knows how hard I tried. But it was good while it lasted, though it didn't last that long. It's time to pull over, write down another lonesome song. It's time to pull over and cry another lonesome song. Ian Tyson was an amazing person. He lived to be 89 years old. And he just had an incredible career. And if you've never looked him up, I've got a couple albums. If you like, I'll pass them around so you can see what he looked like and read some things about him that are in there. But he was an incredible influence on me as far as songwriting and a lot of other people. So I would well advise you to look him up and make him one of your heroes too, and learn at least one of his songs. Thank you, everybody.